Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about one of my favorite topic, biologically. More was created in the last 250 plus years than in the previous 2500 plus years of known human history. What was the industrial revolution? The industrial revolution refers to the really increased outcome of machine-made goods that large began in England in 70s. The Industrial Revolution machines were invented which replaced human labor. New energy sources were developed to power the new machines, water, steam, electricity, well. Increased use of metals and mineral, alumni, coals, copper, iron, etc. Great Britain advantage. Plentiful iron and coal, navigable river systems and coal that supplies raw materials and bought financial goods. A government that encouraged improvements in the transportations and used its navy to protect British trade. Development of the domestic system of the product. Domestic system developed in England late 70s to late 18th. Domestic system could not keep up with demand. The Industrial Revolution, transportation improved, ships, wood ships, iron ships, steel ships, wind-powered sail, steam-powered boiler, train, automobile, communication improved, telegraph, telephone, radio. Background of the Industrial Revolution, scientific revolution, intellectual revolution encouraged learnings and the search for better than near ways of doing things. Agriculture innovation, land work experiments in their enclosures, seed drills, crop rotation, diverse breed, seed drill. Innovations, the Translin machine towards four fired system factory developed to replace domestic system of production, faster method of production, worker concentrated in a set location, product anticipate demands. For example, under the domestic system, a woman might select fabrics and have business persons give it to a home-based worker to make into a dress. Under the factory system, the factory owned bought large lot of popular fabrics and had work created multiple dress in common size anticipate the woman could buy. Domestic system factory, hands, tool, machines, methods, location, home factory, ownership, and kind of tool. Small hands tools owned by the worker, large power driven machines owned by the capitalist. Product and output, small level of production, large level of productions. Nature of the work by done, work manufacturing inter item work are typically made and part of a horse. Hours, working hours as much as he or she would or could according to demand. Workers set daily hours. Work departments of employer. Work had million source of sustenance. Other employees own gardens and farms. Worker relieve entirely on capitalism of his or her income. Why the Industrial Revolution started in England? Capital for industry means of production. Colonies and market manufacturing good. Raw material for productions. Raw material for production workers. Merchant marines and geography. England region capital. Merchants had the capital to invest in the factory system, money to buy building machinery and raw material. Its colonies gave England access to encourage market and the vast amount of raw material. Possess the necessary raw material to create the means of the production. English people could freely travel from the countryside to the cities, world largest merchant fleet. Weavers work faster. Flying shuttle spin water frames uses steam to drive spinning wheels. Power loom spinning mulch speeds up and production. Necessary in the mother of invention. Spring machines need to speed up weapon power loom created. Necessary is the mother of invention. Power loom increased demand for raw material. Inventions of the cotton. Necessary is the mother of invention. Cotton gained demand for a stronger icon, improvement in iron settle, and the development of steel. Necessary is the mother of invention. As more steam powerful machines were built, factories needed more coal to create these steams. Mining methods improved to meet the demand for the more coal. The process of innovation never ends. On invention interval lead by improvement upon is the more invention. January 13, 2014. Turn your projects into the track at the fronts. Also turn your current event into your box. How was your second draw to the urban village different than your first? Were you surprised to at how fast their twin get into 100 years? What factor did you think about when lying out your town? The birth and growth of the textile industry. Technology of the textile industry. Developments of the steam engineer. Early water power involved mill built over a fast moving steam and rivers forced rivers to the remove not enough power front of the dying James World, Scotland. Steam engines were replacing water wheels as source of power of factories. Factories relocates near raw materials, workers and the poor cities grew around the factories built near Centre England, coal and iron mines, Manchester and Liverpool. Transportation, increased production, search for the more marketable and raw material better and faster means of transportation. Steamboat, robot function invented the steamline in 1870s. The Clements operations, the first regular steamboats. 1819, the Sanavik used a steam engines as the luxurious powers of team when it sailed across the Atlantic. John Ericsson invented screw propellers to the replace paddle wheels. The Great Watson fast ships to sail across the Atlanta on steam power alone. Mercedes side road, strong hard roads invented by the Thomas Fernand John McAdam. Improvement over darts and gravel roads. Macadamized road have a smooth hard surface. Modern roads are modernized roads with her add to limit the creations of dust. So these are the very important aspects that we can care about these things, and by this way we can improve many of the important aspects. Communications renovation. Samuel's Morse Alexander's course fields. Industrialization. Europe cities go through a period of urbanization because of the factory system. This caused living conditions to be terrible. Sickness was disappears. Average worker spent 14 hours. Dangerous industry, coal mining. Class tension. New money factories owns. Working class machine replace them. These are the different industrializations and inspections and the corporations and many things happening around the world. And if we can make it happen, then we know the Karl Marx, the Communist Manifest, middle class haves and burgers, have notes predicts that the workplace and the Marx reforms. These are the different industrial reforms of the movement actually happening around the world. So if we can take necessary initiative, we can make things happen and we can move to the next level. Thank you everyone. If you have any kind of questions, and hopefully it will be helpful for us. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.